Good news, anglers! The fantastic Halloween event from last year is running now again with no changes. Yesterday, I reached out to Avalanche Support to remind them that this should run from the 24th and according to my notes to the 14th, but you could see here they're saying they'll run it through the 7th. That's okay. We'll take that time frame. It is my favorite event in the game by far. I think it's so cool. Great gear and cosmetics, one of my favorite rigs that you can get. And rather than make a new video, I didn't think I could top last year's, so I'm just adding this to the front end and I'll show you everything you need to know in the event. Now, it's kind of funny, I was much more enthusiastic back in those days. And even though I'd stayed up till 5 in the morning for this event to kick off, if you want to hear the polar opposite, I was working on bluegill and recorded my bluegill diamond guide prior to the event, where I was much more grumpy and tired waiting for it. But good thing I summoned up a little more enthusiasm for this video. I hope you enjoy the event as much as I do, and let me take you to the details. In this video, I will be walking you through how to complete the very spooky Halloween activity. If you enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. The first thing you need to know is where the event is located. As you can see on the screen here, middle left, it shows the Halloween event for the Golden Ridge Reserve only. If you go to the other maps, you will not see it active. I recommend you start in a night server. And if you have hard time getting a night server, turn off multiplayer. You can do this event at any time, but what would a Halloween event be if it wasn't spooky at night? As you can see, around the main tackle shop are some new signs and a popcorn machine. That is going to come in handy very soon. Let's go over and talk to Sophia. And if you go into the local souvenirs and the seasonal section, you can see some very cool new cosmetics. Halloween themed, of course. And look, a Max Drag 15-pound spinning reel with some pretty cool spider webs on it. Don't forget the mask and the spinning rod. Also 15.43 pound. I added all of these up and I get 50 tokens that you are going to need. The next thing you need is some gear, because what would an angler event be without fishing? Of course, I thought I would show off the new equipment, the Shakertown rod combined with the Blue Prince reel. I recommend something around 15.43 pound line and gear. I did catch a gold channel catfish that pushed this gear just a tad. The Waggler bobber to move less in the current. I suggest size 6 hook with redworm. I recommend you equip your hand with Lake Mix for bait feeding, a new feature that came in patch 1.7, June 18th, 2024. Now that you're ready, what do you do next? Fish, of course. And here is the location. You don't need to go any further than the main dock right out in front of Diamond's Peak Outpost. From the end of the dock, throw out your bait ball. I like to do it half strength and quick cast. Throw out your bait and wait. Caught quite a few different fish here. Sauger, gold mountain whitefish, but the majority of them have been bass, and bass do not nibble. So be ready. There you go. That's going to probably be a bass. Small one. No, sauger. You can see, very cool looking, glowing sauger. And you can see I have the cosmetics on. We'll let it go back to, I guess, float around. Now you can fish during the day. I was getting more non-ghost fish, and they don't look as cool in my opinion. If you are perfect at the next step after this, there's a nice gold largemouth. You will need 50 ghost tokens, and you see there on the left, +1 ghost token. Doesn't matter what size fish you catch or which fish, you will get 1 ghost token. So you will need to catch at least 50 fish. That's going to be another bass, it looks like. Sure enough. We'll see if we can get one more. All right, another bass. We'll pull that in, and let's move on to the next step. Something else I noticed is that the ghost fish unfortunately don't show up in your latest catches, but the ones that aren't ghosts do. And hey, what the heck here? If you're wondering how in the world do I have 3 diamond bluegill on my latest catch screen, look out for my bluegill diamond guide. That will be on my channel soon. To convert your ghost tokens into tokens that you can spend in the souvenir shop, you come over to this popcorn machine that is just to the right of Sophia at the main Diamonds Peak outpost. Hit X. Here you can see I have 20 ghost tokens. I can choose how many I want to risk. I'm just going to pick one. Here we go. And I got a pretty easy one. Made it look easy. That one was very slow. Now, I have been up all night catching the legends, getting my videos out. Then I decided to fish for a while rather than trying to take a nap and wait for this event to come out so I could get this video out. So my reflexes might not be the best right now. So let's try it again. Oh, is it close enough? Whew, that was close. You have to be pretty darn close. We'll go to 3 this time. And I don't like the ones that are real far. Oh, see? There we go. I called it. And that's what happens when you screw up. The last step is simply to talk to Sophia. Go down to the local souvenirs, over to seasonal, and buy whatever you like. And as you can see, I now have 25 tokens. I guess my reflexes were a little better than I thought, even though I've been up all night, but not bad. I guess I will buy the fangs for nothing. If you enjoyed this video as much as I did and this activity, which is a lot of fun, thank you, Expansive Worlds. Please remember to like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Happy fishing. Have a good one.